Okay, thank you. I'm Vaibhav Mathur. I'm from Labor Voices, and what Labor Voices does is we're using mobile technology to transform the way supply chains are working in the world. Uh, I'll just run you through the content. So I'll introduce what Labor Voices is, how the technology and the whole system works, the benefits of the system to various stakeholders, the interface that we have designed and how we have piloted it, the need of the technology in the marketplace, our ongoing projects and pilots, and then I also have some asks and offering. So I'll end with that. I'll start with, so workers are often most effective auditors. What Labor Voices tries to do is, there's a huge need of social compliance audits that has to be done in factories. The needs come from the brands, it comes from the governments, and it's also a social need. The workers who are there in the factory all the time, there's a high need for them, and they're the best auditors because they're there all the time to provide the information. There's a very dark joke in Tirupur, which is actually the manufacturing hub of India, that if there are children in the park, that means there's an audit in the factory. Unfortunately, when audits happen in factories, those are pre-announced. The auditors only interface with the factory owners or the factory managers, and the real people who are involved in the manufacturing are not involved in the process. At Labor Voices, we try to involve, or we rather only involve the labor in doing the audits in the factory, and it can be any type of audit, so be it fire audit, social compliance, safety, etc., etc. We have the LV Connect, which is our technology platform in which we connect the workers through a mobile phone with our technology platform. These are toll-free numbers on which they can dial in. They can send their inputs using voice recorded messages or through DTMS tones. There is an analytics division that is our server on which all the information is gathered, the analytics is done, and the reports are passed on to the brands. Now, the great benefit that brands acquire is that there is the time gap between the report coming from the factory, that is the ground zero, to them can be minimized to a few hours. And that's what is of great importance to them. Labor Voices, it's preventive. Our solution is real time, and it's a very simple technology-based solution which can be scaled very easily. So in fact, the way we have done our pilots, just on the same technology, our implementation for 300 factories is going to happen. Labor Voices uses mobile technology to interact with the factory workers. Again, there are various ways in some regions where we encounter that mobile phone penetration is not so high, or there are connectivity issues. We have local implementation partners, and they help connect the labor with our LV Connect platform. For brands, retailers, this is a huge need because ultimately everybody wants to make sure that the goods that are coming to them have gone through the right process. The people who are involved in that manufacturing have been given their due rights. We have implementation partners to actually see what is happening, because there might be some misuse of the technology, or there might be some cheat codes that can be used so that the right information is not relayed. So in all the regions that we implement, there is a local NGO implementation partner as well. And this is how the whole system works. So there are the suppliers, there are partners, and there are brands to whom we cater to. And behind that is a whole technology solution which is sitting. If we look at the marketplace, then for supply chains to be effective, there's a huge need to it. In fact, supply chain failures lead to lower revenue. There is a higher cost of production. Okay, okay. So supply chain failures are not just a huge cost to the company in terms of the direct cost, but there are huge indirect costs also attached to it. So there are studies done by McKinsey, IBM, everyone, and they all focus on making supply chains more efficient. We have just signed up with Walmart, and we are implementing our solution for Walmart in Bangladesh across 280 suppliers in that country. And there's a high need. We've recently seen two big problems which have emerged in the factories in Bangladesh. One is the fire which happened, and the other is factories collapsing. And this is an information which can easily come from the labor, that there has been no fire drill, there are no safety equipment, the building structure is not strong. And we could have actually avoided a situation that took place. We are also working with Fairphone, who are trying to build, it's called Fairphone, very obvious to the name. They are building a mobile phone which is completely fair in terms of how it has been manufactured, how it's traded, etc. So we are working with them as well. We have done some pilots in Tamil Nadu, in India, and with Filipino workers in Los Angeles. These are some of our asks and offering. Of course, now our pilots are done, our technology platform is ready. We are speaking to a lot of brands, so we are actually looking to have customers all across. We can scale up the implementation in India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, China. We will be looking for investments starting August this year. Our solutions, there are some generic apps and dashboards which we can build, which will help the retailers and brands in general. And in every country that we go to expand, we need better technology partners. We've been trying to get in touch with Vodafone as well, but maybe today is the right platform. And we need more implementation partners, not just to do our for-profit work, but we are also focusing on doing philanthropic work where we are doing audits and compliances in areas where a lot of schemes are run for locals by factory owners, because they are the people who have the money. So, for example, there's a Sumangali scheme which is very prevalent in the southern states, where money is offered to women for their marriage if they work for X amount of years. And the conditions in which these women work in, it's prison labor, the salary cut for even 1 day loss of work is very, very high. So we're trying to do work there as well, and trying to patch up with the implementation partners in these areas. So that's it from our side. If you have any questions, yeah, please. Just so let him ask first. Yeah.
I have one question for you. Congratulations on an excellent initiative. My question here is, obviously some of the information coming back to you from the individuals who are participating in this is going to be uncomplimentary to the organizations which are hiring them. So how do you ensure confidentiality of that information, and when you're providing a report, at what level does that report stop in terms of this confidentiality?
Okay, so you've touched upon an important point, and I'll add on to what you've said. One is the confidentiality is maintained because with the factory owners or with the product managers, they are not part of the whole system. With authentication is also an important part. So when we are getting calls from individual mobile phones, we have authentic information on our servers from where that information is coming. The third part is that because there is no involvement of the factories, the workers can actually get together and gang up against the factory owners in spite of no wrong being done to them. That is where our local implementation partners also come in, and they pitch in and tell us a ground reality situation in case we see some incoherence between the information that is being relayed to us.
So, Walmart.
Yes, sir.
Which we had.
Yes.
Walmart, which we had been in collaboration.
Yes, sir.
Is mainly against the very labor rights. They are not implementing the agreement also, which recently came in Bangladesh. And another is labor vices, means is it related to labor rights also?
So, sir, the first part of the question, I am not eligible to comment on behalf of Walmart what their policy is, but as far as we are concerned, our agreement with Walmart is about providing them the correct and the right information about their factories and the labor who's working on goods which are being sent to Walmart stores. So as far as I am concerned, Walmart is really thinking about the labor and the suppliers with whom they are working. And they also had a huge press release after the Bangladesh debacle, and they clearly pointed out the problems, and they have taken swift action post that. So the second part, yes, labor rights is an integral part of the social compliance audits which are done in the factories. So, for example, we can also take in information about extra hours being put in. Is there an extra wage, a higher percentage wage being given? And this is information which we can take from our labor on a very regular basis and can relay it directly to the brands. And a lot of this information can be quantized so that it can be taken as input in DTMF format. So we don't even need a human interface to make a report out of it. The simple analytics can generate a report and share it with the brands.
Actually, I have a question for you as well. It's two-pronged. One is, how do you build the trust of labor? And the second is, do you provide the information aggregated to the organization so they don't identify individuals?
So the first part of trust, what we also do is, it's an incentivized scheme for the labor. So when they call, they are not just filling up surveys or answering to our questions when they're calling on our phone. They can also take information which is for their welfare. And that is how it becomes a system which is there to help them. And that's the first step. Then our implementation partner also helps them in that region. So that's how we build that trust. About the anonymity, yes, we do keep our inputs that are coming to us as anonymous to our brands, but we might have to share with them that this is not bogus information. So we also, at some point in time, may ensure that we are sharing the right information, yet maintaining the confidentiality of our labor.
All right. Can we move to the next speaker, please?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Just a quick thing. We have